Testing. Oh yeah, got it? Oh my gosh, come on in everyone, sit close to someone. I think so. Come on in, everyone. There are more chairs on the side over there. There's all the chairs over there. We got a couple of chairs over here. And I think we're going to bring some more chairs up, hopefully. And if any kids want to sit on the floor on these yellow brick roads up here, you're welcome to do that too. to open up some seats for adults. Great. You may get stepped on, but it's no biggie. Nice, dude. I love it, Nafi. Yep, and let's get started in like a minute. Perfect? Yeah. Come on in, everyone. There are more chairs against the wall over on the far side of the sanctuary, more chairs over there, and I believe that they're bringing up some more chairs for the back also. There are floor seating in front over here. There's floor seating on the side.
Are these mics okay?
Wherever there's floor, there's seating.
I mean, we want to be able to, whether we do it wrong or right, they should be able to hear something. Uh-oh. Wait, hey Angela, can you fix this mic? It looks like it's in my boob is gonna sing. You couldn't say that too loud, right?
It's okay.
Okay, thanks. I didn't want to chew. Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Wow.
All right, you do this. Gail. What's that? Scott Ashton. Scott Ashton. We are needed at the piano. There he is. Yeah.
Wait.
Right, I don't have that music. I've done it, but I figured for me, just bounce with the kids.
Where's Robin? Oh, there she is.
You're doing the,
Come on in, everyone. They're bringing more chairs that'll go in the back. But in the meantime, I believe we are ready to begin this year's Purim and Shabbat festivities. Okay. Gail Rose. Gail Rose.
My gosh.
I hope so. Well, yeah, he's sitting next to me. We are here.
Can we have the groggers quiet as we start our Purim festivities?
Can someone tell me why everyone's here?
Cold weather's fading, the time's drawing near.
We're wearing costumes, pianos playing.
They all got groggers, okay, I'm staying. What's this holiday? Does it have a name?
It's the holiday of Purim. This year we were not procuring. You can guess a wicked spiel.
Every single Tosh and tray,
Taken in honor of this holiday.
bring joy and Purim, laughter and exhilaration, with a special celebration.
Breaking into song.
Have to have a spiel. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Welcome to our wicked Purim spiel. It's time for Purim. It's the holiday of Purim. Every year is reassuring.
Let's just say
We love it all.
every single moment, touch and trade.
Baked in honor of this
Holiday. Laughter and exhilaration. It's a special celebration with lots of songs. Lots of
We have to have a spiel. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Welcome to our joyful Purim spiel. Our hopeful Purim spiel. Our wicked spiel. Enjoy the
Welcome everyone to our 2025 Purim Spiel. Let's hear it. Are you ready to have a wicked good time?
Yeah!
My name is Arwen. You may know me from the Lord of the Rings franchise. And we are excited to invite all magical beings, witches and wizards and elves. Everyone
Wait,
is welcome.
Rabbi, did you say wizards?
I did say wizards.
I could have sworn you told me that it's lizards, that we're all dressing up as lizards tonight.
Ooh,
Oh, man.
no.
Wrong costume again.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Why don't we light the Shabbat candles anyway? What do
I
you
think
think?
we can move on from that and light some Shabbat candles. That sounds great.
Let's try our best. Gail Rose is going to light our Shabbat candles for us. You don't have to applaud that, but I guess that's nice. It's Purim, so anything goes. All right.
Oh, it went out. There you go. This is not good.
Okay. Out again. It's one on K. Okay. It's Purim. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner Lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Having a tail is difficult. Beautiful. Thank you, Gail. Knocking stuff over here. So guys, tonight's spiel is kind of a fun thing that we're going to do. Is we have Shabbat, so we're going to do a couple of prayers mixed in with stories, mixed in with song. And Rabbi Lynette and I are going to tell you the story of Purim, also using the slides that are on the screen in front of us. Because a long time ago, there was a king named Ahashverosh in the land of Shushan. Why don't we pause there? Do you want to tell everyone about the noises we're going to make?
Yes, we're going to be making some fun noises as we hear the names of different characters in the Purim story. So we just heard the king, Ahashverosh. When we hear king or Ahashverosh, we're going to go dun 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 dun. Why don't we give that a try? 1, 2, 3. Dun 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 dun.
You can do a crown thing if you want. Yes, great. Yes.
When we hear our heroes, Esther and Mordecai, we're going to cheer as much as we can. Let's try.
Yes.
Now, I think you all know what happens when we hear the name of the villain of our story. Haman. Now, you all were pretty loud, but I think the next time we hear that name, I think you could maybe all be a little louder. What do you think? All right, hold it in, but we will get there.
So, a long time ago, there was a king named Ahashverosh in the land of Shushan. Dun. The king invited all of his friends to a huge party that lasted 180 days. That's a long party. At the same time, the Queen Vashti, we can say yay for her, had a party for the women in the royal palace. They had a great time. And after 180 days of partying, the king decided to tell Vashti that she should come to his party and dance for his friends. Vashti did not want to do that at all. So she said, no way. This made the king furious, and he burned with anger. A few days later, Vashti threw off her crown and left town forever. I'm out of here, king. Okay, one more, yeah, there we go. So King Ahashverosh found himself without a queen. The palace searched high and low for a new queen. A Jewish person named Mordecai had an idea. Yay, Mordecai. Had an idea. He thought that Esther, who was his niece/cousin/relative/relationship, unclear, he thought that maybe she would make an excellent match for the king and a wonderful queen and leader for Shushan. So he said, Esther, you're so great. I bet the king would love to have you. You should try to get to know King Ahashverosh. If you were queen, our people would be safe forever. I mean, you're already dressed like a queen. Look at you. Look at you. You look so good already. What do you think? And Esther said, Esther, yay! Said, that's an interesting idea. I wonder what the king is like. Let's do this. So, thank you. Esther was great. She was smart. She was funny. She was quite popular. And after a parade and pageant, the king and Esther quickly fell in love and they married. But she had a secret that she kept to herself. Esther wasn't green. She wasn't a witch, a tin man, or a scarecrow. Esther was Jewish. And here is just a line or two of the Megillah itself from Rabbi Lynette as we get ready to sing something in a moment. I won't take your line. Sorry, you go ahead, Rabbi.
You are good. So friends, even as we chant from the Megillah, we want to hear those same reactions to those characters in the Hebrew as well. So this is from the Megillah. Lo hikida Esther et ama ve'et moladeta hi Mordechai.
Yay!
Siva alecha asher lo tagid, which means Esther
Yay!
did not reveal her people or her kindred, which means she didn't reveal that she was Jewish. For Mordecai,
Yay!
had told her not to reveal it. But Esther didn't like hiding her Hebrew name Hadassah or her Jewish identity. She hoped that one day she could be her true self and still be popular. So we'd like to invite all of our 5th and 6th graders up to the bima to sing Popular.
And everyone, we're going to sing through the song 2 times. 1 time for the kiddos to sing, and then 1 time for all of us to sing together. The words are going to be on the screens.
Whenever we see someone less fortunate than us, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than us? Our tender hearts tend to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, we simply have to take over. We know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case we've yet to face, don't worry, we're determined to succeed. Follow our lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. We'll teach you the proper voice when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and nice. We'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular. We'll help you be popular. And then with the right chords, you'll be good at sports. Know the slang you got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by our frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that we've chosen to become a palace, sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. We know about popular, and with an assist from us to be who you'll be, instead of dreaming who you were, but are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar, la, we're gonna make you popular.
And now let's hear everyone. Let's hear everyone sing. Popular again.
Whenever we see someone less fortunate than us, let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than us? Our tender hearts tend to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, we simply have to take over. We know exactly
And if you're able, we're going to invite everyone to rise as we turn to the Baruchu, because God is popular. Am I Awake on page 28 or on the screens here.
Ready?
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared?
We're going to remain standing and sing Shema together. You may be seated. Fifth and sixth grade too, you can be seated.
Thank you, 5th and 6th graders. You can go and sit down. We're going to go back into our story. Beautiful job.
So back in our Purim story, Mordecai
Yay!
was on duty at the king's gate one night when he overheard two guards planning to assassinate the king.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mordecai
Yay!
told Queen Esther,
Yay!
who then told the king,
Dun, 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 dun.
and she also gave Mordecai
Yay! Sorry.
all the credit. The guards were arrested before they could carry out their plan. Queen Esther
Yeah.
said to the king,
Da-da-da.
I can't believe your guards had a plan to kill you. I'm just so thankful that my uncle slash cousin slash some relative Mordecai
Yay.
was able to warn us in time. The king responded, yes, yes, I will have to thank him someday. And then he fell asleep. Sometime later, King Ahasuerus
Da-da-da-da.
promoted his advisor, Haman, over all the other nobles, making him the most powerful official in the empire. The king
Da-da-da-da.
decreed that all of his courtiers should kneel and bow down to Haman whenever he walked by to show him respect. But Mordecai,
Yay.
who was the only Jewish courtier, refused to kneel or bow down, and he was not afraid to disobey. Mordecai knew
Yay.
that Jews only bow down to God. When Haman saw that Mordecai
Yay.
wouldn't kneel or bow to him, he was filled with rage. He said, "You're making me mad." And let's hear a little bit more of this scene from the Megillah. Vayehi ke'omram elav yom vayom velo shama alehem vayagidu lehama. Ir'otaya amdu divrei Mordechai. Megilahem asher hu Yehudi vayar Haman. V'ein Mordechai. Korea umishtachaveh lo vayimalei Haman. Haman. So Haman thought to himself, if this Jew won't bow down to me, I bet all of the Jews are disrespectful. So he looked for a way to destroy all of the Jews throughout the Shushan Empire. But Haman wanted to have some fun with the senseless killing, so instead of just choosing a date for it to happen, he went to his house, very intimidating looking house, and he put wooden sticks called lots into a bucket and wrote dates on all of them. Those sticks were called Purim. He then drew the lot that determined that the Jews would be killed on the 14th day of the month of Adar, nearly a year later, on this very day we are celebrating today. He told the king
Yeah, dun, dun, dun.
about his idea. For some reason, he was okay with it, and they started planning.
Oh man. All right, we'll keep the story in suspense there and invite our kindergarten, first, and second grade students to come up and sing with Mark Hag Purim. I tried singing this at the JCC this morning and realized I don't actually know the English words without
The
slides.
microphone
It was very brutal.
down, really low. I can't reach it. Hey, you go pick another microphone back there. Go pick another one. Asher, go pick another one. This is mine. I picked this one, Asher. Stop it. I like cheese. Stop it. Somebody go. Go pick another one, Asher. Purim day, Purim day, it's a happy holiday. We make noise with our toys, sing and dance and play. Hear the grogger rush, rush, rush. Hear the grogger rush, rush, rush. Hear the grogger rush, rush, rush. Purim day is here. Purim day, it's a happy holiday. We make noise with our toys, sing and
Great job. You can go back and sit down.
We're going to continue with our Amidah prayers, beginning with Adonai Siffatai, and we'll ask you once again if you are able to please rise.
Adonai Sephatai Tifta Kufi Yagita Hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanara El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Hasdei Avot V'Imahot U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Moshia U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai B'chayei HaKol Atah Rav Le'Hoshia B'chakel Hayim B'chesed B'chayei HaKol B'rachamim Rabim Tzomech Noflim V'rofei Olim Umatir Asurim Umakaye Emunato Lishenei Afar Micha Mocha Bal Gevurot Umido Melach Melech Meimi Umakaye Umatzmiak Yeshua V'ne'emana Tal Chayot HaKol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayei Hakol Atah Kadosh V'Shimcha Kadosh U'Kadoshim B'Kol Yom Allahu Chasela Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
The Amidah reminds us to be grateful as we are dancing through life. So we are going to ask our 3rd and 4th graders to join us on the bima, and everyone else can be seated as we sing Dancing Through Life.
Excuse me. Testing.
Just take this one.
Yeah, we can share. Testing. Okay, this is good. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Just wait, do it. Testing 1, 2, 3.
I'm small.
Ribbon. I'm good. Mine is good. Ribbon. Ooh. There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't have one. I need one. Sorry.
I think everyone's got one now. All right.
I got my own. They always try to change promise.
How's that air conditioning working?
I'm so scared.
The trouble with school is they always try to teach the wrong lesson. Believe us, we've been kicked out of enough to know. They want you to become less callow, less shallow. But I say, why invite stress in? Stop studying strife and learn to live the unexamined life.
Dancing through lines, skimming the surface, gliding the surface smooth. Like more painless for the brainless. Hard, so soothing. Like the surface. Just life dancing through. Life right but now bows are glistening through the light. Thanks.
Great job, third and fourth graders.
Thank you.
Do we want to do just the chorus for everyone to sing, or the second part, the dancing through line? Should we start at skimming the surface that we have on the screen here? Should we do it? What do you think? All right, let's go for it. Well, Scott, you do your best.
Okay. Okay, will. Dancing through lines, skimming the surface, making the surface smooth. Painless, for the brainless. It's too hard, and it's so soothing. But really nothing matters. It's just life, so we keep dancing through.
All right, you guys can go back and sit down.
Yay,
Great job.
everybody.
I didn't like that.
I see one tiny third and fourth grader. Very fun. All right, I'll keep going. So back in the story, as you guys are sitting down, and we're going to keep going with our story. News of Haman. Evil plot spread through the land. Mordecai, yay, heard about it. He went to Esther and said, Esther, you can't stand back and let evil happen. You won't be spared just because you're the queen. Maybe this is the very reason you're in this position. You must save our people. Esther agreed. Esther, yay, agreed. And she came up with a plan. She invited the king, dun, 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 and Haman to a royal banquet, and they both agreed. That night, the king had trouble sleeping. So he ordered an attendant to bring the big book of history so he could read it and fall asleep, because he was an intellectual. In those records, he remembered that Mordecai, yay, had saved his life by stopping an attack on him. Now, he thought to himself, what reward or recognition did I ever give to Mordecai for doing this? His attendant said, nothing has been done for him. And the king thought to himself, bring Haman. Ooh. Bring him here, I need his help with something. So the king says, hello, Haman. I have a question for you. And Haman replied, boo. Haman said, yes, sire. I'll do anything once. And the king said, what should I do to honor a wonderful man who has made a real difference in my life? Haman. Boom. Thinking, of course, the king was talking about him, came up with an idea. Oh, king, dun, dun, dun. He said, you should bring this man out on your royal horse in your royal robes, and everyone should say, this is the man the king really loves. The king thought to himself, dun, 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 dun. Great idea. Please go and do that for Mordecai. Yay. Haman said, what? Ooh. Okay, fine. Ugh. Let's just do a little bit of the middle. Just a couple words. Vayikach Haman et halvush el hasus vayelbesh et Mordechai. And we'll stop it there. Rabbi, keep on going.
So Haman
Boo!
took the robes and put them on Mordecai.
Yay!
Placed him on the king's own horse and led him through the city square, shouting, this is what the king does for someone he wishes to honor. Wow, does the king
Da-da-da!
love
Sorry.
this man. Afterward, Mordecai
Yay!
returned to the palace gate, but Haman
Boo!
hurried home, dejected and completely humiliated. All he could do was binge watch Lotus, season 3, or maybe Wicked,
Nice.
maybe back to back over and over, and cry evil, evil tears.
There he is.
Yes. Doritos and ice cream at the same time.
You gotta get Doritos and ice cream when you're depressed.
He's in a bad place.
Yes.
That's okay.
Now, Rabbi, how are we gonna transition to Misha Barach from
I have
here?
absolutely no idea.
Everyone needs a little bit of blessing and healing. We won't say that about you know who, but the rest of us need God's healing hope and our prayers. So we have a list of folks who Rabbi's going to read of folks who are in need of healing. If you have a name, this is a giant congregation tonight, maybe the biggest that we've had in a very, very long time. So if you have a name of someone who is in need of healing, it's so great to say their name so an entire group of 200 people can pray for their well-being. So Rabbi's going to read a list, and then if you have names, you can add them.
This evening, we're praying for the healing of Zaini Abdullahi, Rabbi Jonathan Adler, Nancy Ashley, Cynthia Bates, Margie Block, Ron Bragg, Marge Serrani, Ann Clark, Keith Clark, Bruce Cohen, Ella Dubrow, Sam Edelman, Larry Eisenman, Carrie Eschler, Babette Feigl, Marilyn Friedman, Hannah Golan, Alan Goldberg, Donald Goldberg, Jessica Heffley, Lev Heschel, Ben Kazanit Batamivi Yaakov, Beth Jasalowitz, Dan Lang, Minna Melton, Phyllis Miles, David Paragas. We're thinking of Lisa Pena, Jeremy Phelan, Ian Phillips, Rashi Krastowski, Jessica Rathkopf, Willow Werba, Maya Rossio, Rolf Sauer, Steve Seaskin, Jeff Spector, Rachel Vieira, Jerry Young, and Ozzy Zimmer. And any names of folks that you would like to share at this time for healing.
Why don't we start over on this side of the room? We'll start over here. If anyone has a name, you can just shout it out. Thank you. Sorry if you can't see us over here, but we got over there. Anybody in this middle section? Thank you, Becca. Any other names? On their behalf, we pray for healing and goodness and wellness and healing of body and spirit. And please reach out to those folks and let them know that our congregation prayed for their well-being. Let's sing together, Misha Bera.
Misha Bera Avotenu Mekor HaBraha Imotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishebera imotenu mikor Abraham avotenu, see the seed of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. And let us say Amen.
We're going to continue with our Shabbat liturgy here, singing Vayom Hahu. On that day, God's name shall be one, and all things shall be one. Please sing along with us, Vayom Hahu.
Bayom Hahu Yehiel Adonai Echad. Bayom Hahu Yehiel Shemo Echad. V'ne'emar, as it is written, V'ne'emar, let it be said, God rules the earth. On that day God shall be one. Ve'aya Adonai, Melech ha'ol ha'aretz. On that day God's name shall be one. Bayom Hahu Yehiel Adonai Echad. Bayom Hahu Yehiel U'Shemo Echad, U'Shemo Echad.
We'd now like to invite you, if you're able, to please rise. Just as Esther and Mordecai continue to inspire us to this day, we take a moment and remember those who may no longer be with us physically, but who continue to inspire us, whose goodness and kindness and laughter we continue to bring into our own lives, and who remain with us in spirit forever. We're first thinking of those whom we have lost within these last 30 days in our Shloshim. We remember Marilyn Altman and Charlie Bauer. We're also recalling those whom we lost at this season in years past and are observing Yahrzeit as we remember Mavis Banks, Shirley Bronstein, Eunice Cookie Kane, Max Frank Chait, Morris Dicker, Thomas Dubin, Charlotte Finn, Harry Friedlander, Louis Goldberg, Leonard Herzog, Charles Itkoff, Henry Canast, Marcia Ann Clapper, Ann Knill, Billy Colbrand, Bernard L. Crum, Elaine Lustig, Jan Medorsky, Simon Mart, Thania Rukovich, Lorraine Shimian, Tatiana Schmerler, Melissa Schifrin, Wesley Silver, Louis Stoller, Betty Steinberg, Jerome Steinberg, and our Irene Steinler, as well as names of anyone else whom you are remembering at this time. You're welcome to say their name aloud or think of them in your heart.
I'm going to add Mavis Banks.
For each of them and for all those who have no one left to say Kaddish for them, we will continue on our screens for Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal ve'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah ve'alma divrach irutei miyamliv malchutei v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dachol beit Yisrael v'agala u'bizman kari v'imru amen Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'amei almayan Yit bar V'it hadar, v'it alev, v'it halal, shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran ve'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabbamin shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Nosei shalom v'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to Israel, to all the world, and let us say together, amen. You may be seated.
Who's ready for the last section of our story?
So that evening, Queen Esther,
Yay!
put her plan into place. She had invited the king,
Dun, 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 dun.
and Haman
Boo!
to a royal banquet in their honor. Esther put on her
Yay.
royal clothes and all of her confidence. Thank you.
Yeah.
She was about to break all the rules and possibly anger the king.
Dun, 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 dun.
Esther,
Yay!
her life and the fate of the entire Jewish people in Shushan rested on her shoulders. What did Esther
Yay!
feel like in this moment? Perhaps that she would have to defy gravity. We'd like to invite our teachers to sing Defying Gravity. Don't worry, we'll sing back here afterwards. We'll have your prize. I promise.
And what I think we're going to do is we're going to have the teachers sing this now. We're going to finish our story. And then as a closing song, we as a congregation will sing Defying Gravity because our souls all need to defy a little bit of gravity right now. That's for sure.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leave. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't hold me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner die defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye. I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. I'd sooner die defying gravity.
you guys want to go back to your seat? You want to stay here? They're going to stay. Okay, you can stand up there. All right. Do you get those? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, I think we're still on you.
The king
Dun, 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 dun.
and Haman
Boo!
went to Queen Esther's.
Yay!
But that night, when they were drinking, the king
Dun, dun, dun.
again told Esther,
Yay!
tell me what you want. What is your request? I will give it to you, even if it is half the kingdom. So Queen Esther said, I ask that only you spare me because I'm Jewish. Yay! You can cheer that. Please spare my people. Someone is trying to kill us and rid Shushan of all the Jewish people. The king
Dun, 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 dun.
replied, who would dare do such a thing? I love you, Esther.
Yay!
And I love the Jewish people. I mean, bagels, they're so great. And who could live without matzo balls?
Yeah.
Queen Esther said, well, I hate to tell you this, my love, but the person who wanted to kill all of us is your trusty sidekick, Haman. He wants to get rid of all of us. And here's that scene in the Megillah. Vatomer Esther.
Yay!
Ish sar v'yoev Haman.
Boo!
Hazeh v'Haman.
Boo!
Ani bat milifnei hamelech.
Yeah! Dun, 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 dun.
V'amalkah.
All right. The king shouted, Haman! Boo! You want to kill my wonderful wife and all of her people? What's wrong with you? Have you never tasted lox? We need the Jews. Haman, boo! As he was backing away, said, no, you have it all wrong. I have to go. And Esther, yay, spoke up and she said, no, king. No, you unelected advisor. We have it all right. Haman, boo. Please. He said, king, wait, don't do anything crazy. And the king, dun, 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 replied, you have threatened the queen, my Jewish subjects, and this entire place. Guards, take Haman, boo, away and get rid of him forever. And Esther, yay, said, bye, Haman, boo. I hope you learn, don't mess with the Jews. Yay!
Haman didn't have time to learn much of anything because he didn't even see the light of the next day. As our story comes to a close, King Ahasuerus gave all of the property belonging to Haman to Queen Esther. And he chose as his new royal advisor, Mordecai.
And the Jewish people celebrated with days of feasting and gladness, and they lived happily ever after, kind of? As happily as we can live ever after. Yes. Sure, maybe a little bit.
Our final section, this closing scene from the Megillah. V'hayamin ha'ela nizkarim v'anashim b'chol dor ledor mishpacha u'mishpacha medina ba'ir va'ir v'hine hapurim ha'ela lo yavru mito hayehudim, that's us, b'zikram lo yasuf mizaram. Consequently, these days are recalled and observed in every generation by every family in every province and every city. And these days of Purim shall never cease among the Yehudim, among the Jews, and the memory of them shall never perish among their descendants.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Yes. All right, everyone, because we need to defy gravity in so many ways these days as Jewish people living parts of the story that may feel very, very irrelevant to today and how we're feeling, let us also defy gravity, stand up when we need to stand up, and make sure that we always celebrate who we are as Jewish people. Let's sing together. You can see the slides on the top of the screen there. And anybody who wants to join the teachers on the Bema, you can join the teachers on the Bema.
Let's belt it out.
Sorry, Angela.
Something is not the same. I'm too busy playing by the rules that someone else has made.
It's on how? Yeah, it's on. Okay. Sorry.
Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and sleep. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try
Defying gravity, and you can't hold me
down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love I just I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes much too high and defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, defying gravity. You can't hold me down. I'd sooner die defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, defying gravity. You can't hold me down.
Shabbat Shalom! Happy Purim, everybody!
Thank you,
Let's celebrate that we are Jewish people.
Hi.
Thank you, Jan Cohen, for the slides. Thank you, Alina and Scott, for the music.
And thank you, Gail, for organizing
defy
all this.
gravity.
The carnival happens downstairs. Join us.
Our future Adina Menzel, Livy Arco.
I think Gail will pay you, but I'm not sure.